Sean Noel, and I would like to retrospectively give a speech.
Hi, I'm Mike Adams, and I've been on the team a little bit longer than Sean Noel. Just a little bit, so my speech is going to be a little bit longer. I've only been on the Dartmouth Crusaders for 4 years. It's a lot shorter than some of the other people on the team that are much younger than me, but even though I've only been swimming for the Crusaders for a short time, it has been one of the most important periods of my life. The people I've met and the experiences I have had while swimming for Dcsc has really changed me as a person and made me better for it. Technically, I've been swimming since I was 9, when I started with the Cole Harbour Hurricanes, which is a summer swim team. If we have any summer swimmers in the house, you know, it's the best type to start with. Okay. I wasn't the most athletic kid, as you could probably tell from the pictures that are playing behind me. I didn't really have the athlete's build. It was more of the Michelin Man build. During my earlier years, I was a solidly average swimmer. I wasn't the fastest, but I wasn't the slowest. I didn't have the best technique, but I didn't have the worst. It was really during one summer that I really came into my own and managed to climb up through the summer swimming world and was actually able to compete with all the other guys that are my age. This was also the summer that I grew 8 inches in like 3 weeks, which I remember as an extremely painful experience. In 2009, when I thought that I had gone as far as summer swimming could take me, I switched over to the Dartmouth Crusaders and began my winter swimming career. I don't have to tell anyone here that swimming is a lot of early mornings. Having practice at 5:30 a.m. Really tested my love of the sport to an extreme. I may have had a little bit of a different experience than most of you guys. Except for maybe Sean Noel, who experienced it a bit. As in, I lived in Musquodoboit Harbour when I first joined the team, so my drive to the pool was an hour there and an hour back, which added up to, especially when you had 2 practices a day, it added up to a lot of driving. And honestly, I got really good at sleeping in cars. This was before I could drive. Those days have ended. Also, because I lived in Musquodoboit, that became a joke among the national team in my first year that, as Sean Noel, again, can probably sympathize with, lots of hick jokes, honestly. I have been stuck behind tractors, and it honestly, it has happened before. But you know what? It's not as common as you might think. In my second year, we actually moved into Dartmouth, and so I actually got a little bit more extra sleeping time, which, only a few minutes, but it's way worth it. I have sacrificed 3 things in my life for swimming. My time, my energy, and the consistency of my hair. If you ever have taken the chance to feel a swimmer's hair, it is similar to bunny fur. That's about as close as I can get to it. Looking back, I don't regret anything. Every hour and every effort I put into swimming has paid back tenfold. The feeling of swimming faster than you have ever swam before, ever in your entire life, is probably one of the greatest feelings I can describe. I'm addicted to it, I can say that, and if I wasn't addicted to it, I probably wouldn't spend so much time pursuing it. And in this pursuit, it has taken me farther and to more places in Canada than I thought it would ever take me. So that's enough about me. I want to thank some people that really helped me along my way to become the swimmer I am today. First of all, I want to thank everyone that I've ever shared a lane with in practice. This includes the entire national group. They're mostly grouped at that table over there and a few behind me. I've seen you guys 16 hours a week for the last 4 years, which is a lot of time to spend with like 20 people. And I just want to say that I'm going to miss you all next year. And it's weird to think that in September, when I'm going off to school and going off to university, that I won't see you guys at the pool. But don't worry, I'll be back. Again, I want to thank you for pushing me in practice and making the training atmosphere a little bit more fun. One person that I want to give a special thanks to is Michelle, my coach. Her insight and dedication to the sport and to her swimmers was exactly the type of coach I needed. This helped me reach my goals. I've set many, and I've reached the majority of them every single time with her help. And I just want to say that the life lessons that you've taught me over the past 4 years will help me in my future, and hopefully help me overcome any obstacle that I run into. So thank you, Michelle, for helping me become the athlete and person I am today. Lastly, I want to mention my family. For anyone that knows my family, we're an odd bunch. For any of the national group that managed to be with my parents as they took them to Barbados, they were the chaperones of the Barbados training camp, they can realize why I am who I am. Of course, my mom's a wonderful cook. Everyone realizes that. My parents played a huge role in me becoming a swimmer, because if they hadn't driven me to that first practice with the Cole Harbour Hurricanes that one afternoon with my sister, I would have never started swimming in the first place. And I would definitely not have continued swimming if they hadn't been able to drive me to every single practice. And 4 hours on the road a day, that's a commitment. I know they have given up more than I could ever understand to keep me in the pool, and I just wanted to thank both of them for everything they've done. And even though my dad can't be here, I just want to tell both of them, my mom's sitting down there, that I love them, and thank you for helping me. I'll wrap up by saying that it's not a goodbye to the Crusaders, because I will be back after a year at Acadia University, where I'll be swimming on the varsity team. And I'll definitely be seeing everyone around the pool deck, probably around April next year. Thank you.